I've been trading a 25,000 personal cash account for a little over a week now, and in this video, I'm going to go over 5 things I learned trading my personal live account. Before we do, fam, we're live right here at the New York Open every single day. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and catch the live streams. Also, hit that like button for your boy. Free ways for the channel to get the video out to more and more people. Also, if you want to join a Discord that's no drama, no fluff, just traders talking trading, link down in the description below where you can join up on a Discord. Again, there's a bunch of traders talking trading, trying to get better every single day. So if you want to be a part of that, fam, click that link, join up on Discord. Also, if you want to go straight to a funded account, Tradeify is running a massive sale right now, 50% off their 50K and 25K lightning funded accounts. Be sure to click that link in the pinned comment, use code JM to lock it in, fam. And with that said, let's get into the video. So jumping into the lessons that I learned trading my $25,000 account, there are 5 key points that I'm going to talk about in this video that I think really hit me hard during this week of trading this personal account. And it was a big learning lesson as I moved throughout the week. And the very first thing is probably one of the bigger ones, is that the emotions are a real thing. Trading a $25,000 account of your own money, the emotions in the first few days of that is a real thing. And sometimes it can make you a little bit trigger shy and make you not take setups that you would normally take, or you would size way down, smaller than you maybe should. Even though I fully support sizing down, there are times where you should have a good position size on an A+ setup that you have high conviction on. And trading personal capital actually made me a little bit trigger shy in the first few days of trading. Now, after those first 2 or 3 trading days, it kind of went away. It started to feel a little bit normal that I was trading my own personal account, and I took setups that I would normally take on regular position sizing. So that feeling does end up going away. When you fund your own personal account, the feeling of emotions do go away a little bit. There's always going to be a little bit of emotions tied to it because it is your own money, but it does feel a little bit more normal as you proceed throughout the first few days. Moving on to the second point here, the urge to go for bigger trades is also a real thing. This is real money, a real live account. So a $2,000 day is an actual $2,000 day that I can withdraw. If I made $2,000 on a Monday, I can withdraw it Monday evening, right? And so it's like you have the urge to want to make more and more money because, again, it is real money. It is a live account. You can withdraw anytime you want. So fighting that urge can be a bit of a problem and can get to you mentally a little bit. So you have to learn to really take a step back and focus and understand that those base hits are going to pile up in an account. Now, if you get into a position where it's just absolutely running and you have the ability to trim back your position after taking, 10, 15 points and letting runners run, awesome. Then you can take larger trades, but those base hits are an important factor to the success of my account, at least from what I learned in the first week of trading this. Adding to that, it can also cause poor expectations in your trading to constantly want to go or need to go for those larger trades, those larger P&Ls, because it's not always going to happen that way. There are a lot of times that NASDAQ can pull back, have a 40-point runner, pull back 20 points, run 60, then pull back 80, right? And so having the expectations that you always have to hit home run trades is a bad thing to have on you, especially mentally. Moving on to the third point, this is a pretty large discussion that I see a lot of people have in the trading space, and that is commissions. Commissions are extremely high. Yes, commissions are a lot higher. However, when you're trading the NASDAQ or ES or whatever it is, you're not looking for 5 ticks, right? 2 ticks, 3 tick trades. You're looking for 10 to 15 points, or at least I am in my trading. So those commissions, whether it be $4 round trip or $5 round trip, I'm not really feeling those commissions unless I'm just absolutely slamming on trade after trade after trade where those commissions can eat you up a little bit. I'm only looking for 2 to 3 trades in which my green trades are 10 to 15 points. So I'm not really feeling the effect of those higher commissions. I would have to severely ignore all of my rules, go on tilt, slam trade after trade to really have those commissions eat at me. But on 1 to 2, maybe 3 trades a day, those commissions aren't really anything, especially if you have green trades and you're aiming for those 10 to 15 points. So to me, commissions are almost irrelevant. I mean, they are there, but I don't really feel them. Moving on to number 4, which kind of relates to number 3, is taking 1 trade a day feels much better in a personal live account than taking multiple trades trying to reach a profit goal as quickly as possible. If I can take 1 good trade a day, those profits are going to really add up super fast and grow my account very quickly, giving me even more of a buffer than what I started the account with, allowing me to then scale up and trade larger position size. Having started the account at $25,000, if I'm trading just say 1 mini and I'm aiming for 10 to 15 points and maybe I'm having $500 days, say I get to $5,000 in profit to where my profit is now in $30,000, I can then size up and feel okay about it because my account is larger. I grew it to a larger balance and I can feel comfortable trading larger size. Therefore, that means more money. However, that can also mean more losses. So you have to be careful with your stop loss. But that one trade a day on an A+ setup, I am bound to have more green days than I am red. The overall point is just to look for one good A+ setup and let your profits compound over time to allow you to then size up later. And number 5 here is the absolute biggest. I feel like this is the sauce of this entire video. And it is the fact that I cannot churn and burn accounts. All right, you see all the influencers, they trade props. I trade props as an influencer as well. I trade with Tradify specifically, and it's easy as an influencer to burn an account and buy another one, burn an account and get another one, where that doesn't really build up anything for you longevity wise as a trader. Here, trading a personal account, I cannot churn and burn a $25,000 account. There's no way in hell I would want to do that. So knowing that makes me think a lot more clearly about my trades, my executions, and my setups, and makes me act as a business owner in my trading. I have to be on point. I have to think clearly. I have to have and execute a game plan with my trading. With prop firms, you don't really have a mega attachment to an account or feel like you have to think or act that way, because again, it's a low barrier to entry to get back into the market. Whereas a $25,000 account is not a low barrier entry for most people. So I do have to be on point and think very clearly as a business owner and execute a game plan to help me build my account. All that to say, trading a personal account is far, far different than trading prop firm accounts. It makes you act and think a lot more clearly than what you would in a prop firm account. And I highly encourage people to take prop firm payouts, pull those payouts out, put it in a personal cash account that you can then trade and make real money off of. It should be every trader's goal to fund a personal account, trade by your own rules, make your own money, act and be a business owner of your own account. Prop firms like Tradify are a great resource to use to fund personal accounts. You know, as you get more payouts with, say with Tradify, you take a $10,000 payout, pull it out, instead of putting it in your bank account, put it in a personal account. A month later or 2 months later, however long it is, you get another $10,000 payout. Instead of putting it in your bank, put it in a personal. And now you have a $20,000 personal account that you can then trade with some leverage and make some serious money. That should be every trader's goal when trading with prop firms. And now you can then trade a personal account along with a prop account like Tradify. And again, just a reminder, Tradify is 50% off with code JM, link down in the pinned comment. Be sure to lock that in. Overall, this week was filled with a bunch of learning lessons, and I feel like each individual week is going to have those learning lessons stacked inside of them. So I'm excited to continue the growth and continue learning while trading a personal account, because it's going to provide a lot of valuable insights to you guys, as well as I upload all of these videos to this channel. So if you want to get more of those, be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.